Hello, I just got a message to say that I needed to go live, and I have been live for 10 minutes. However, makes it worthwhile a lot better if you press the live button. So, good morning from Kay Hamilton here in Tasmania. I am a little bit distracted because I have my beautiful little grandson here who wants to cash in on Nana's energy today. So, it is he's been sitting on my knee, popping in and popping out while I've been talking to nobody but myself. So if you are joining me, please say hello. Please let me know if you are listening to the replay. Put hashtag replay. I'm always here to inspire you on ways to support yourself so that you can stay in top condition and be motivated to keep on keeping on in the way people in business are called to keep on keeping on. And we need to know how to look after ourselves so we stay highly motivated. I will be drawing some oil cards. I'll be talking about oils with you. I'll have to do hashtag replay myself and go over some of the content that I have just shared with you all. I like to pull cards because I find them inspiring. I find them thought provoking, and I find them uplifting. So, and insightful, if you would like to kind of takes us out of our own mind into a new place, a new arena to look at. So this one is called Spirit of Place. And I was just talking about what do you do to make sure that the spirit of your work environment is upbeat. We need to have a sparkling work environment so that we can think clearly, so that we are relaxed, and so that we can fully embody the mode that we need to be in to be a productive business person. And this girl has got some it's interesting because there's some autumn leaves here in amongst her hair, and to me that signifies change, and that's actually what we're going through in Australia. We are in our autumn zone, so those who are in areas where the leaves will be changing color and the trees are shedding their leaves. Well, we also go through a process when the seasons change, and we go through a process of change with the seasons. So we've been through the high spirited summer of season of summer where we're warm, we're outgoing, we can get outside and we're not really restricted in most areas of Australia unless you're in the area of all those serious floodings. If you're affected by that, life must be completely different to many of us. I'm in Tasmania where the sun is shining and the weather has been absolutely fantastic, and we are not affected by rain. We would like to have some rain. So when you are now, what's happened to me this morning, I have my little 4-year-old grandson who has popped in because his mum had to do something and things have changed for them. So that led me to the idea of talking about change. How do you cope with change? Do you find change easy? Does it come naturally to you, or does change threaten you or throw you out of kilter? So if I was going through a time where things were feeling upheavaled and out of kilter, you need to bring some peace and calming energy into your space. So this beautiful oil is called Peace and Calming. It's absolutely fantastic in your diffuser because it will bring this beautiful, calm, relaxing energy into the space. And when we, excuse me, when we breathe in an oil, it goes through the limbic system of our brain and in through the pineal gland. And it opens the door to creativity. Excuse me, I've got something in my throat. And peace and calming is your friend when things are chaotic, when they're feeling like when they've taken on a journey of their own. And if you feel like that journey sort of running off on a trajectory of its own, instead of us going into overload and becoming debilitated. Is that a word? Instead of us becoming, oh my gosh, what can I do? I can't do anything. We need to make sure that we stay in calm. We need to make sure that we have a sense of peace within us so that we can ride the tides of change. So peace and calm is a great oil for that. So what I'm going to do now is pull out a general oil for the group as an inspiration oil, and let's see what might be supportive for us today. And this one is nutmeg oil. Now, nutmeg oil is a great one to get things going. It's got two words on this card when it's talking about nutmeg, and one is conquered. Do you feel conquered? Do you feel like, oh my gosh, all my plans have gone astray? I mean, I could feel conquered because I've got this lovely little person here next to me that's trying to get in on the scene and work out what Nana's doing. Well, instead of throwing my hands in the air and going, oh, well, right, I can't do this live today, I'm just going to run with it. And that has been my plan. So nutmeg can help us feel revitalized during moments where we are being threatened or conquered, or we all have those. Life isn't always up all the time. Life goes in, it's like to me it's like waves. We go up and we come down, we go up and we come down. It's not like an even keel. So nutmeg oil, it's a great one to put on your adrenals. And it will help you to revitalize your inner flame. So the affirmation you can use with nutmeg is, I'm revitalized by my inner flame. Now, I always work with intention because, as we know, our thoughts direct our energy, or they direct us where we're going. And we need to be very mindful of our thoughts so that we are not sabotaging ourselves. However, we all sabotage ourselves because we all have programming that has come from, many, many years of childhood and throughout our adulthood, until we stop and think about our language and turn it around. I love turnarounds because when we have something that might be sending us down the wrong path, once we become aware of our language, and I call it conscious language, once we consciously change the words that we're speaking, in order to do that, we've got to stop and think about what we're thinking. And the more we become aware of that, the better we get at it. And it starts becoming easier and easier as time goes on. So, have you hydrated today? That's always my next question, or always on my mind. Are you having enough water? Now, I know a lot of people in business love coffee, and that's okay. But I hope coffee is not your go-to that keeps you going. And if it is, maybe it's time for you to consider, what can I do instead? So what I love about our beautiful oils is that we have many oils that we can put in our water. Or you can even, I know a lot of people who love adding a drop of peppermint oil to their coffee. So you can use peppermint oil to revitalize your coffee, or I actually quite like using a drop of peppermint oil in my hot chocolate. Or I'll make a peppermint herb tea. So just a drop of oil, a drop or two, and some honey, and stir it around, and that will make a really healthy option to keep you alive and awake. And peppermint oil is the oil that helps your mind to stay, alert, awake. If you've had a late night with the kids, or you've been out somewhere, or you're just not feeling that you're running on 100% of energy today, you can grab your peppermint oil. You can put it in the diffuser. You can just open it and smell it. And the beauty of it is, it opens up all your lung. Now, when I smelt that, I felt naturally that I just wanted to breathe and expand my chest and enjoy the beautiful smell of peppermint oil. Oh, and Quinn's got something for me. Oh, and this is a great oil. It's called Common Sense. If you are in the mode of needing to make some decisions and thinking about how to budget, or thinking about how, do you want to smell this one then? If you are needing to make sure that you are on the track and not making ridiculous random decisions. If you want to make decisions that have good common sense, thank you, for your business, the Common Sense oil is a fantastic oil to support you to make all those decisions that you might need to make. Now, what's Quinn got for me here? Oh, he's got Aroma Seas. Now, this one's full of fantastic oils that if you are sitting in the chair all day and you feel like you've slumped over and you're feeling stiff and tight and a little bit sore and uncomfortable, you can rub this Aroma Seas into your body, and it will help to relax your muscles and get you back into ship shape for another couple of hours at the laptop or whatever you need to do. Or it's a good oil to use before you go for a walk in the morning. And last week I was on a real roll. The last 2 days I haven't quite got to my walks, but walking daily is really important, because sitting down, working in an office space all day, every day, obviously is not good for our body. One more. Present Time. This is one of my favourite oils, and you can tell that by the label. This is one that I take with me when I travel overseas to help me keep me in the here and now. It's so important for us to make sure that our mind isn't racing ahead, or we're not living in the past, which can block us. And now I'm getting fluffies on me. Thank you. Present Time's a great oil to keep you in the moment, and that spontaneity of the moment is so important. Going with the flow, being spontaneous, and being open to change doesn't always suit each of us all the time, and sometimes we need some tools to help us to keep ourselves heading in the right direction with the right energy behind us with what we're doing. So, and what else has he got? Dreamcatcher. Here we go. This is it. You've got some good oils here today, Quinn. This one's great for when you want to dream up what plans you might have. So, at the moment we have a new moon, and many people know that the new moon is a fantastic time for laying dreams. It's a fantastic time for laying foundations for doing the dreaming. So if I was looking to create some new dreams, oh yum, do you like the smell of that? I would put on my dream catcher and get writing, start making those motivational maps, those things that we can start calling in, so we start grounding into our energy and into our space what it is that we would like to dream about. One more. Hope. I love it. This blend is the one when you feel there is no hope left, when you've come to the end of the day and you've gone to total overload, or something's happened that seriously rocked your boat. And when you feel like you want to give up whatever it is and you've lost the hope, you can just grab your hope oil and smell it. Yum. And I like to put them on my wrist. I like to activate it like this, smell it, and I like to move it all around my energy field, so that energetically you can bring back that beautiful feeling of being hopeful that everything's going to work out all right. So thanks for joining me. Come and join my Essential Oil Wisdom group, or reach out if you are interested in having a little oil discovery chat with me, and I could discuss with you what oils might be the best for you right now in this climate, so that you can continue with your plans for your successful business. And Quinn is showing you some Sleek, another great one to put in your water or make a herb tea, and it's going to suppress those urges to go and raid the Bicky cupboard or overeat. Thank you, Quinn, for your help, and All the best for each and every one of you for a successful day today. Over and out from me. Bye.